my friends, and welcome to a very special video that I'm making today. I finally took the plunge and upgraded my video card, if you can believe it. That's right, the cheapskate known as Perilous 3D has finally sucked it up and dished out some cash on a brand new video card. And as you'll recall from some of my previous videos, I've been contemplating this for a while now. Let me show you what I'm running right now. So everything else on my system's pretty up to date. I've got an i7, I believe 3rd or 4th generation, 3.4 gigahertz. My RAM's good. I recently upgraded to 16 gigs of low latency Crossfire RAM. The only thing that was really lacking and bottlenecking my system was this video card here, which is not terrible. However, it is pretty dated. So I was previously running, and actually right now I'm still running this EVGA GeForce GTX 760 superclocked with the old ACX cooler. Nice and quiet. Very good cards. Lasted me quite a while. I think I bought this, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago. So it's lasted me at least 4 years. Very solid. Never had any problems with it. Was able to run most games on Macs until just recently when technology kind of caught up with the games, or vice versa. Anyway, long story short, I needed a new video card, and that was definitely my bottleneck in this system. And I'm pretty sure I eliminated all others except for maybe my motherboard, but I'm not sure to what extent that really bottlenecks your system. Maybe you guys can let me know, because I'm not exactly an expert with all this stuff. I do know somewhat what I'm doing, but I'm not like pro like some of you guys out there. So enlighten me. Let me know if a motherboard can really bottleneck your system at all, because I'm running a really basic Asus motherboard that I bought for like $100. It's a replacement after I fried my other one. But anyway, I digress. This is the card I'm using right now. As you can see, base clock 1072, boost clock is 1137. I've never tried to overclock this thing or anything like that. I wouldn't even know where to begin for that. So that's another thing maybe you can enlighten me on. But anyway, the memory clock 6008 megahertz, effective quad cores 1152. You can see it there. Memory is 2 gigs, or 2 gigs. GDDR5, 256-bit memory, speed, all that fun stuff. So like I said, up until recently, this card was doing me just fine. I even contemplated getting another one of these, but two things. It's discontinued, so I was having a bit of a hard time finding one. They're crazy prices. They're priced insanely for brand new GTX 760s, superclocked for some reason. But even used, they're still running for maybe 150 to 200 bucks. It's more than I'm willing to spend on this. The other problem is my motherboard only supports one video card. It doesn't have SLI, so no point of even considering that. So I decided to, like I said, take the plunge and finally upgrade my video card. Here's what I'm upgrading to. I'm really hoping that it makes a huge difference in my gaming and my videos and overall just, you know, visual quality of my system. It's doubling the memory. The clock on it is pretty high. The boost clock's a lot higher. Memory clock's 1000 megahertz more. So I'm hoping that this does the trick. The memory speeds is 0.28 nanoseconds versus, what was the other one? 0.33. I don't know if that'll make a huge difference, but again, I'm not a super pro with all this stuff. I know what I'm doing, but to tell you the difference from one card to another, I'm hoping for the price I paid for this thing that it'll really make a difference on my system and my video and all that stuff. So anyway, I thought today I would first announce that, so you can look forward to that on future videos. My games are going to be maxed out now finally. Not that they weren't already, but now I'm definitely going to have some good frames with that, with those settings. And I'd like to actually do a benchmark of before and after, just to see, you know, what kind of a difference I'm gonna be experiencing in my games. And I figured the best thing to use for such a benchmark would be the Final Fantasy Heavensward benchmark, since this is one of the highest rated games for graphics out there, for MMOs anyway. As far as I know, the there are no other MMORPGs that I've played anyway that even come close to the graphics in this game. So this will be a really good benchmark, I think. And as you can see here, this is what I'm running. So Windows 7 Home Premium. There's my Intel i7, so I guess it's 3rd generation i7 3770 at 3.4 quad core. And there's my video card, which did me real good over the years, but time to say goodbye. And I am running 2 times 1920 by 1080 resolution. I've got 2 screens stacked on top of each other. And I think with this new card, I might be ready for the jump to 4K. Who knows? Here's what I'm setting up my benchmark at. Let me show you this. So we're going to try it with maximum. I'm not anticipating that this is going to do very well with my 760, but who knows, it might. Just to show you what I am using for the settings here, it is on max. And you can see it here, maximum full screen, so let's see what she does. And again, this is on the GeForce GTX 760 Superclock, EVGA. Here we go. Okay, so there you have it. What a beautiful looking game. It actually scored a lot higher than I thought it was going to on max. The last time I did this, I scored somewhere in the 4,000. I don't remember the exact number, but it was much lower than this. So surprisingly enough, my upgrade in RAM seemed to have made a difference. That's the only thing that's changed in my system since I last did this. So maybe it's allowing me to both run this benchmark and record at the same time easier. I'm not sure what the difference is other than that exactly, but definitely a decent score for a 760 on max. So while watching that video, or the benchmark rather, I decided that I'm going to do this in several parts since that was a little longer than I was expecting. I'm going to make this into a 760 benchmark video. So if you want to see the difference between this card and my 980 GTX superclocked, check out my next video where I'm going to show you the difference between the 760 and the 980, and I'm really hoping, I got both my fingers, actually all my fingers crossed, and my toes and other parts in hopes that, you know, that this upgrade that I made today is really going to make a big difference in my gaming experience, my video editing, my videos in general. I'm hoping I'm going to see some kind of a difference. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for joining me for this. Look forward to the next one, and I'm also going to do an unboxing of the 980, so you can check that out as well. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you next time. Later, guys.